Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome back to another video. Let's not waste any time and dive straight into the latest updates surrounding America's team. Cowboys receive major injury boost for defensive group. Most of the chatter on trade deadline day revolved around the Dallas Cowboys' big moves for Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson. The front office finally took a proactive step, even if it came a bit later than fans might have hoped. With two defensive starters joining Matt Eberflus's unit, the expectation is that this defense will raise its baseline performance, becoming strong enough to shoulder its share of responsibility instead of depending solely on Dak Prescott and the offense to secure victories. Amid all the buzz about the Williams deal, one crucial update nearly slipped under the radar. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer shared major injury news about linebacker DeMarvion Overshown and rookie cornerback Siobhan Revel Jr., hinting at their possible return against Las Vegas following the bye week. Yes, that's the plan, Schottenheimer explained. Hopefully they'll have a productive week of rehab and recovery with everything they're working on. We'll know more next Monday once they're back in the building, but as of now, they're trending toward playing. That's already great news. But there's even more. Safeties Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson, who've both been sidelined in recent weeks, are nearing a comeback. When asked about their progress, Schottenheimer responded optimistically. "We're hopeful, yes." It appears the Cowboys' defense is finally regaining its health. With potentially 6 defensive reinforcements ready to return, the unit could see a noticeable improvement. Of course, players like Revel Jr. and Overshown may be eased back in with limited snaps in Las Vegas, given the nature of their injuries. Still, Williams, Wilson, Hooker, and Donovan are expected to step right into Eberflus's defense and strengthen the group considerably. Perhaps, just perhaps, the tide is starting to turn for this much-criticized Dallas defense. After being pushed around for the first 8 weeks, the squad may finally be sturdy enough to fight back. Is that optimism justified or just wishful thinking? Either way, this could be the healthiest the defense has been all season, and that's something any Cowboys fan would gladly take any day of the week, with the team sitting at 3-5-1. Dak Prescott receives tough criticism from 4-time NBA champion. The Dallas Cowboys' recent loss to the struggling Arizona Cardinals, who entered the game with a 2-5-7 record, marked one of the lowest points in what has been a roller coaster season. With that defeat, the Cowboys dropped to 3-5-1, barely staying ahead of the Cardinals in the standings. Both fans and team leaders were openly frustrated, not just by the loss itself, but by the lackluster performance that led to it. Monday night was far from Dak Prescott's finest performance, even though this season has arguably been one of his best as a professional. He had carried over the strong form he showed in 2023 before injuries disrupted his 2024 campaign. Still, his showing wasn't disastrous by any means. The former Mississippi State standout completed 24 of 39 passes for 250 yards, throwing 1 touchdown and 1 interception, while also adding 34 rushing yards on 4 carries. However, during an episode of the Why is Draymond Green Talking About Football podcast, which Green co-hosts with Fox Sports reporter Jordan Schultz, the Golden State Warriors star and 4-time NBA champion didn't hold back when speaking about the 3-time Pro Bowler. "Dak is a bum," Green declared to Schultz during the show, as quoted in Schultz's post on X. Schultz immediately challenged that harsh take, prompting Green to clarify what he really meant by calling Prescott a bum. "I've won 4 championships, Jordan," Green responded. "So when I say bum, I'm not saying Dak Prescott isn't a talented NFL quarterback. Of course he is. But when the pressure's on, when everything's at stake, who is he? He's a bum. What's he done in those moments? Been a bum. They've had elite rosters, one of the best defensive lines in the league, everything you need to win in the playoffs, and he's come up short." Green's remarks appear to refer to Prescott's playoff track record, where the Cowboys quarterback holds a 2-5 postseason record. His most recent playoff outing, a crushing 48-32 loss to the Green Bay Packers in 2023, remains one of the more painful low points for Dallas, especially considering they entered that game as a 7-point favorite. Cowboys trades slammed as unbelievable mismanagement by an NFL insider.